My name is Danielle. We're about to get raw.
What's up? It's your boy Big Wall. We back in these streets and we here with what's your name?
Danielle.
All right, Danielle. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. So at the age of 13, I ran away. I've been in and out of foster home. I said yes. He said he had a ministry, but it wasn't a ministry. It was a home full of girls that they treated like sex slaves. I got hooked on heroin at the age of 14. By the time I was 16, I was losing my mind. Realized I needed help and
Where you
left from
originally
there.
from?
Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth. Okay.
Right now, I'm in a wheelchair because my ex-boyfriend beat me and held me captive in a tent for 2 weeks. I was chained to a tree.
A tree.
But as far as I can go from that tree for a long, long time. I just wanted I just want to know when I'm going to become a beautiful swan. So I feel like if I did what they did and do what they do, I'd be just like them, I'll fit in, be cool and all that. But it didn't, it only lasted.
So you've been homeless, you said, for 24 years right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you think it would finally take to get you all the way off drugs? Do you think you should be in a rehab program or think that would help?
With these demons. Eventually, I'm going to get sick and tired of being sick and tired.
What's up? It's your boy Big Wall. We back in these streets and we here with what's your name?
Danielle.
All right, Danielle. How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Okay. So, are you homeless right now?
Yes, sir.
How long you been homeless?
24 years.
24 years. Okay. Tell me about that. How did you first become homeless?
I went through a lot of trauma and abuse as a child. And so I just figured like I couldn't take it anymore. So at the age of 13, I ran away. I've been in and out of foster homes. I had a lot of pregnancies, miscarriages, stillbirths. So one day a dude came and asked me, was I tired? And I said, yes. He said he had a ministry, but it wasn't a ministry. It was a home full of girls that they treated like sex slaves. I got hooked on heroin at the age of 14. By the time I was 16, I was losing my mind. Realized I needed help and left from there. Got clean up heroin at 16. Did good until I was like 18, then started smoking crack cocaine. From the age of 18 to the age of 29, I smoked crack cocaine. One day I woke up and I realized it. My little girl told me, she goes, I know you're my mom because you're here every day with us, but you don't look like her anymore. And it broke me down. And I realized I had to get help. So by the time it was a little too late for me. I've been in and out of jail, institutions, rehab, state hospitals. My last bid was a 3-year sentence for breaking and entering and credit card, debit card abuse. And I was mixing drugs at the time. Lost my mind. Thought something was going on with me. Then everybody knew about it that I didn't. So I broke into a store and took everything they had in there. Cigarettes, food, the cash box, I took it all. Got caught the next day. I got caught up and I ended up going to jail and I got sentenced to 3 years, TDC. Went there, did a drug rehab program, came home, was clean for almost a year, and I relapsed on smoking methamphetamines. I'm fighting an addiction now.
Are you currently still doing drugs right now?
Every once in a while.
Okay.
I used to have an everyday habit.
And how often do you use now?
Maybe like twice a week.
Twice a week. Okay.
So I feel like my mom, she was supposed to be there, but now it's like I feel like she didn't turn her back on me. She didn't give up on me. And then I came out here, and I meet more people out here on the streets of Dallas.
Where are you originally from?
Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth. Okay.
I meet more people out here in Dallas that care more than my mom did. Some people sue me and they don't ask for nothing in return. All they ask for just my loyalty, my honesty, to be there, not to, be one of them statistics that stab you in the back and all that. And I'm working my hardest on trying to be that person. But their days it's not enough. Right now, I'm in a wheelchair because my ex-boyfriend beat me and held me captive in a tent for 2 weeks. I was chained to a tree.
A tree?
But as
Wow.
far as I can go from that tree, but inside my tent on my pallets, I can lay down. And from the inside of my tent to that tree to the bathroom. How I got away was some triathlons. Christmas put me in his beard and he was out like a light and I went in. Got the keys out of his pocket and I left. I I thought I was gonna get up and just take off and I couldn't. So the reason I couldn't stand up. So a friend of mine saw me and I told my friend to call an ambulance. It was wrong, so I can't walk. They're like, what? And when he said, let me see, I showed him my knees and sure enough, I had 2 hairline fractures in my kneecaps. And to this day, I still can't be able to walk. That was almost 2 years ago.
Is that because of him?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So you said you started using drugs around 18,
14.
14. What made you try drugs for the first time?
Peer pressure.
What was your first drug that you tried?
Heroin.
At 14? Wow.
I always felt like the ugly duckling for a long, long time. I just wanted I just wanted to know when I was going to become a beautiful swan. So I feel like if I did what they did and do what they do, I'd be just like them, I'll fit in, be cool and all that. But it only lasted for so long.
So were the other 14-year-olds doing heroin back then?
No, I think I was the youngest one in the house.
Oh, okay. How many brothers and sisters did you have?
Biologically, I have one brother who passed away in 2008. But my dad had a shitload of other kids. So I don't know how many there is. I just know I've met so far 7 of them, just in the Dallas Forward area. This is my oldest. This is one of my kids.
Okay, how you doing?
So, like right now, like I said, it's a struggle. I'm trying to get my housing so me and my son can just go from there and do better.
So you've been homeless, you said, for 24 years right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you think it would take to, like, do you have your information so they can put you in housing? Or?
No, sir. I got an appointment with the stew pot in July. So I give all my critical documents.
Okay.
And then from there, it's be smooth sailing. I hear find for housing, do what I gotta do, meet with the caseworkers so many times a month, and just go from there.
Okay. So you say you grew up in Fort Worth and then you moved here. Did you have a traditional family, mom and dad, or you just grew up with your mom?
Mom and dad.
Okay. So given that you grew up with your mom and dad, they didn't try to steer you away from drugs?
They did, but my mom, she didn't understand. She didn't understand what it was like to be homeless on drugs. My dad did. He knew what it was like to have to kick in doors on vacant buildings, or breaking into certain vacant houses and stuff, just to have someone warm to lay your head at night. So I feel like all the talking she did to me, I ignored it because you haven't walked in my shoes, so you don't know what miles I walked and what miles I haven't walked.
Now, being out on the streets, have you ever endured any type of violence towards you? Tell me about that.
Every day somebody tries to take advantage of me, my situation about this wheelchair.
Oh, okay.
I had a homie I used to help out here,
Mm-hmm.
and every time his arguments could start somewhere else with somebody else, but he felt like since one didn't get done about it, he would come back on the block where I was at and start nitpicking until finally blow up. I'd be ready to hit, and I'd be ready to just like go off and like slap a shot him, but no, I became him because I knew he had a mental issue, but he always put his hands on me every time. And people would jump on him, beat him up, and all that to tell him you can't do that around here. But like I felt like he wasn't learning. I think he was like enjoying it.
You think he was enjoying hitting you?
No, being hit.
Being hit. Oh, okay. And you say he had mental problems? Okay. Now, we can't say the word, we can say SA, which stands for assault, so have you ever been SA'd out here or?
Not in Dallas.
Okay. Somewhere else?
Forward.
Fort Worth? What happened there? Was it somebody you knew? Okay, just a stranger. Okay, all right. So you said you been on drugs, and currently you are now just using it twice a week. What do you think it would finally take to get you all the way off drugs? Do you think you should be in a rehab program, or think that would help?
Let's look about. It's like, see me. If I'm forced to do something, it's never gonna turn out the way it's supposed to. Because it's not something I want. Now, if I wanted to, like, if I tell people I'm tired and I want to do this, I do that. Then I'm put my best foot forward and follow everything I got to make it work, to make it come out the way it's supposed to. Well, like right now, I'm still dealing with these demons. Eventually, I'm gonna get sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm gonna be sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I'm gonna throw in the towel.
Okay. Have you ever, like you said, demons? Have you ever been diagnosed with any type of disorder?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What did they say?
Bipolar, schizophrenia, depression.
Are you currently on any meds?
No, sir.
Okay. So when you do need meds, or if you wanted to get meds, is there a place that you could go?
Yeah, it's a place right here in the Stew Pot for Parkland. I can go there and make an appointment with the doctor and get help right there.
How long have you currently been off your meds?
Six months.
6 months? Okay. You might want to go and see if you can, at least get back in the program where they can help you with your meds. Now, if my viewers would like to donate to you, what do you have a Cash App, or?
Yes, sir.
What's your Cash App?
$, all capital letters, KBJL 8777.
Okay. It's KB
JL
JL
87
87
77.
77. Okay. Now, how do you eat every day right now? It's donations, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you panhandle, or people just drop by and give y'all food?
How many cars will pull up and ask if we're hungry or thirsty? And the majority will say, yeah. So they'll be like, okay, we got something to eat for y'all, something to drink. And they'll get up front and start passing it out.
Okay. That's nice of them. All right. Well, before we end, do you have anything you would like to say to the viewers?
Catch yourself before you drown.
Catch yourself before you drown. That's positive and strong to say, because a lot of people don't catch themselves. All right. Well, thank you.